Hello, this is Tony Morangello again. Got another quick tip. This one for cleaning up dirty floors, backdrops, backgrounds. This can work really well on something like you'll see shortly. Here's a photo. If I open this up in Photoshop, we can zoom in and take a look at the floor here, and you can just see how dirty this is. Just full of little bits and hairs, and this would be just a nightmare to try to clone out. You'd probably even just replace the floor rather than try to clean it up. But sometimes that leaves a fake floor. The ripples may not be the most desired effect, but it gives some dimension to it and some idea of the floor is there. But this will give you a good idea of how to clean that up very quickly without having to go to a healing brush or the clone tool. And it's a process feature some people may not know about, or maybe have tried and didn't have good luck with and just ignore. So it's kind of interesting and fun. Very quick. We'll duplicate the layer, Command or Control J, and we'll run a filter up here in noise, dust and scratches. And you notice right away a lot of the dirt and dust has gone away. Apparently it depends on the photo, but a good starting point is a radius of 10 and a threshold of 3 or 4. And for this one I'm going to work with that. And you notice it really did a horrible job on the rest of the picture. So of course we're going to mask this out, create a mask, and it starts out white. Black is going to block out and hide everything, so we'll invert that, change everything to black. So now all we have to do is come in with a really wide brush and just very quickly, painting in white, bring that layer back, and just magically we're vacuuming up all that dust and hide that away behind the dust and scratches filter. So you don't even have to be careful. If you notice, there's all these ripples still left in the carpet. I'm just going over that. Because of the threshold, a lot of the detail and the interesting parts of the fabric remain. It's just the fine dust and the scratches, or fur in this case, are being hidden and blurred away. So you can just, big wide brush, very quickly go over that. And then when you're in the detailed areas, come in and work a little finer on that, get the parts that matter. And if you overdo something, just invert your brush and bring it back. It's just a mask, so you don't lose anything. You can always undo by painting back. So I'll just do a really quick job on this, give you an idea. But you can just see how very quickly all this goes away, even little bright spots that you might not expect. So we bring this back out a little bit. It's much better. For the most part, the floor is not going to be noticed too much. Hopefully the rest of the picture is not so boring that people are going to be looking at the floor. It's not perfect, but certainly better. It's a great starting point if you do want to clean it up more, but in a lot of cases that's just fine. This also works really well on jeans. You'll retain the detail, and everything will magically be hidden behind it, but you'll need a different threshold because this will not work on that case. So create a new layer, create a new filter, different values, works great. This even works for really bad situation like this with all the straw and hay. It's really giant pieces that would just be a nightmare to clean up. A minute's work. Still has a couple large chunks. Those can be cleaned up easily after the fact, but look, you still have all the texture in the floor. Looks pretty much like it did before. You've got the ripples in it. It looks like he's sitting on the floor, but all those tiny pieces are gone. And now it's, maybe another 30 seconds or a minute to clean up what's left. So if you come across the need to fix up the backgrounds or floors in that way, think about the dust and scratches tool. It can really save you a lot of time and effort. All right, thank you.